This is the first live, and we currently have no viewers, but it's only been going for about 30 seconds. This is my guppy tank. I do have a couple centerpiece fish in here. I have two red honey gouramis, but I have a plethora of fish in here. It's not just them, right? So let's talk about what fish I have in this tank. So starting out, the fish that I have in this tank is a variety of different guppies. The only ones I really know the name of are the orange and black ones right here. And those are called tuxedo koi guppies. Other than that, I have a pair of red honey gouramis. So this is my male, and then I have a female that you just saw back here. Other than that, we also have some cherry shrimp just living their life around. We have some coolie loaches. Don't know if you can actually see them at the moment. And then we also have some auto sinkless. Where is there? There's one of my autos right there on the glass. So that is my first tank. Let's get you off of the tripod and zoom you back out so we're not all over the place. So I don't know if we can see any, usually, oh, there is a coolie loach right there. There is one of my coolie loaches hiding. My coolie loaches really, really like the Sagittaria that I have down here, the dwarf sag. But yeah, we have a bunch of shrimp, a bunch of ram's horn snails. I mean, as you can see, it's a nice community. We have, oh, I forgot about the strawberry rasboras I have in here. But they all live peacefully. As you can see, the guppies are breeding. So these are some baby guppies that bred. Pretty sure this is the mom right here. Not sure who the dad is because there's multiple males. Going forward, we have this tank over here. These are my platies. So eventually I will be X-naying the yellow and orange platies because I'm trying to breed a true blue platy. I did breed that platy there. She started to get blue, but I think she got mixed genes because I think the mom was her. But they are pretty hungry. Of course, they're always wanting food. They're like little water piglets. But they're amazing fish. I really, really like platies. It's a great beginner fish. And then other than that, we have two Corydoras. I've gotten these two guys to spawn. So this is my female. She's pretty big. That's the mature male. I think he's an unmature male. He's still a little young. And then we have a albino bristlenose pleco here. And then this is just jungle val in the back and a bunch of epiphytes. I think, yeah, I have a couple crypts here. So this is leucine, I think, and that's one tie. Other than that, it's just pretty basic, simple tank. But I love the setup of it. And then this is oak wood that I actually found myself and prepped. Moving onward. Over here, this is the newest 20 long. If you guys haven't seen the video, make sure you check it out. It's on my channel of us putting it together. This is an Owaze 100 thermo. I actually just posted a video on setting that up as well for the 20 long. You'll be able to see this without any of the plants in it yet, just the hardscape. We will be adding creatures to this soon. As of right now, there is nothing living in this tank, just the plants. This is also oak wood that I cultivated and found. I really liked it sticking out, so I kind of just left it the way it is. Down here, we have some floating Ligwigia. I think that's all I have in here is Ligwigia. There might be a couple pieces of like, oh yeah, like dwarf sag. Other than that, what we have in this tank is we also have some more cherry shrimp right there, some more ram's horns. And then we have Daryl, which I actually don't even know where Daryl is right now. Where are you, Daryl? Oh, there he is. What's up, Daryl? So that's Daryl. He's a dwarf powdered blue gourami. He just kind of chills, lives with the snails. And then we have one golden spotted pleco, gold spot pleco. He usually chills at the bottom of the filter. So I actually don't know where he is, but that's usually where he hangs out. Yeah, I see him. I see him. He is, that's his tail right there. So yeah, that's what's going on there. This tank needs a little bit of love, but we have some pogo, a little bit of Rotala and some jungle val left from doing this scape. And in here, I do get diatoms, so I have to watch it, but this is my pea puffer tank. I don't know where my 3 little girls are at. Oh, there's one of them right there, that blob. She's back there. Usually when I come down here though, they're like, if I look in the bushes or the plants long enough, I see them just like eyeballing me. But at the moment I don't. There's one of their little eyeballs. Right there. There she is. But I have 3 pea puffers in here. I do need to clean the tank. That's what's going on in that one. Up here, this is just snails only in this tank. We have some ram's horn snails, which you can see here. That's a beautiful ram's horn snail. That's like top quality right there. Man, that's a beautiful snail. But this is just a miniature 2.5 gallon Iwagumi. I was messing around with black lava rock, aqua soil, and some dwarf Sagittaria. And this is filterless, completely filterless. All it is light and plants. I did notice it took a lot longer for the plants to start growing and cultivating, but as you can see now, they're shooting runners and growing and doing great at this point. So I'm just letting this thing run. I don't do any maintenance to this. I'll do a water change every now and then, but that's about it. Because Just Snail is very low on the bio load. That's what's going on now. What's up, Daryl? This guy is not scared of me at all. He's just like, you have food for me or nah? All right. But back to the guppy tank. This is like my most active tank at the moment, these 2. That's going to be a very active tank once it gets going. I have noticed, one thing I noticed is I used to have my autos in the old scape there. But my autos now, putting them then transferring them to this tank, they seem a lot happier. So they're always on the front of the glass. And I did notice that they actually swim around with the fish sometimes. They don't just stay, see? Look at him. He'll just swim around the fish and hang out and do his thing. There's the other one. And then I forgot to mention, this is an honorable mention here. So this is my last koi Medaka that I have, which I actually hatched him from an egg. I hatched a whole group of them actually in this tank with a bare bottom and an air stone because I bought eggs off of somebody locally. And I hatched them, and he's my lone survivor. But I'm thinking I might want to add some Medaka to this tank, but I'm not 100% sure. But this might be in a Medaka only tank with some bottom dwellers. But fish wise, like I'm gonna have a pleco in here. I'm gonna have some cories, but I think upper swimmers, I think I only want Medaka, which might not be the best because Medaka tend to be a fish that you view like this, like how you're looking at Daryl right now. But I think they're still going to look really cool. I know they're top swimmers, so I don't know if that's the only thing I'm going to keep in there, but I'm thinking about buying some and seeing if I can't breed them in here because I can always add a mop like right here just for a little while, pull them, and I could literally just put them in here with an air stone. Oh, I forgot to let you guys know my project too. So this is one of my projects. Well, not a project. It's kind of what I had to do. But I did have 4 corydoras that looked like they were getting a bacteria infection. Let me put this down here. And so what I did was I set up this bucket with an air stone, and I've already treated all 3 treatments of Cannaplex that I can. 2 of them did pass away, but we have 2 right there that are living. And hopefully they're looking better. I actually need to check them today because it's been about a week, just to see if it's gone, see if they're healed. But I've just been keeping that there with an air pump going. We got some older ram's horn snails here. Look how big she is, or he. Fun fact about a ram's horn snail is that they can actually breed without any other snails around. So if you have one ram's horn snail in a tank, this single ram's horn snail can self-breed, which is wild. So you got to watch the population and don't overfeed. But I love ram's horn snails. I love the way they look. I also love rabbit snails. I have rabbit snails in a lot of these tanks. See if we can find a rabbit snail somewhere. Definitely have them. There's one. There's 2 actually. Let's see. There's 2 rabbit snails right there. So that's a rabbit snail and that's a rabbit snail. They do commonly get mistaken for assassin snails, but they do look slightly different. As you can see, the shrimp love the algae and everything on the lava rock. Lava rock is my all-time favorite looking rock, plus the benefits that it has to the ecosystem because it's so porous. It holds a lot of like microfauna and beneficial bacteria for the shrimp and the dwellers to feed on. So it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing to do and have. Other than that, look-wise, I really do like Sirius stone. So this is Sirius stone in here. Sirius stone is amazing. It's just a really clean-looking stone. I also have it down here in my pea puffer tank. I have scattered this one actually needs to get redone at this point, but we have scattered Sirius stone and some really nice healthy crypts. Anyways, that is the tank today. I was planning to do a Q&A, but this is my first live on YouTube. I don't know how it goes. It's really new to me, and I've had, I think, 1 viewer that stopped by for a couple seconds. So this will continue though, and we're just gonna flow with it until we start getting people to join. All right, I will see you guys in the next live.